Messi cried in the middle of a World Cup match, in front of 80,000 people, not before the game, not after. During it, he scored, turned around, and broke down. Nobody in that stadium knew why. This is what he was hiding. June 16, 2026, Kansas City, Argentina versus Algeria, defending champions. Under pressure to prove Qatar 2022 was not a one-time miracle, Messi steps out. 38 years old. 6th World Cup. But before this match, Messi was dealing with something dark, something personal, something he never talked about publicly. Messi's father, Jorge, had been dealing with serious health concerns before this tournament. Jorge is not just a father. He is the reason Lionel ever became Lionel. When Leo was 13, diagnosed with a growth hormone deficiency, it was Jorge who packed up the family and moved to Barcelona. Jorge, who fought FC Barcelona for funding. Jorge, who sacrificed everything. That man was not well, and Messi decided to play anyway. No announcement, no excuses, no asking for sympathy. He just laced up his boots and walked out. After the match, he said, "I went through some difficult, complicated days. My teammates were always by my side, giving me strength. That is all he gave us. But that tells us everything." 8th minute. Messi thinks he scored. Offside flag goes up. Ruled out. That moment alone would knock most players out of rhythm. Not him. 17th minute. De Paul plays a cutting pass. Messi takes one touch, shapes his body. Left foot, arrow into the top corner. Goal. And then Messi stopped. He turned. His face changed. Eyes filled with tears. Teammates rushed to him, hugged him, held him. The stadium went silent, confused. Messi was crying. At the World Cup, after scoring, nobody understood. He kept playing. 60th minute. A shot from McAllister is parried by the goalkeeper. Ball falls to Messi. Right foot. Composed. Clinical. 2-0. 76th minute. Messi arrives at the edge of the box. Low bending strike into the corner. Hat-trick. 3 goals. Same match. Same player. Same difficult days nobody knew about. After the match, a reporter asked him directly, "Why did you cry?" Messi said, "It was something completely unrelated to football. I went through some difficult days. My teammates gave me the strength to get through it. That was it. No more details." He did not elaborate. He did not need to. Sometimes, the release of a goal after days of personal pain breaks through every wall you built. That first goal was not just a goal. It was relief. Now, let us talk about what this hat-trick actually means. Before June 16, Messi had 13 World Cup goals across his entire career. The all-time record was 16, held by Miroslav Klose since 2014. In one match, Messi scored 3. He passed Gerd Müller. He passed Ronaldo. He passed Pele. He left behind every modern giant, including Mbappe, pushing himself to the very top of football history. All of them gone in one match, and he is 38 years old, the oldest player to ever score multiple goals in a single World Cup game. He broke Roger Mila's record, which had stood since 1994. When asked about the record, Messi said, "In the end, it is just statistics. Ronaldo was one of the greatest, and he is not the first, so it means nothing. He equaled the greatest scoring record in World Cup history, then told you it does not matter." That is Messi. This is almost certainly his last World Cup. One more goal and he stands alone. Greatest scorer in World Cup history. Forever. This was his historic 200th match for Argentina. Over 2 decades of wearing this shirt. 21 years of sacrifice, pressure, and proving people wrong. His coach, Scaloni, said after the match, "Messi will always be the greatest of all time. It will be very difficult for anyone to match him." Messi walked out carrying a broken heart. He left carrying a hat-trick and a record. He was not hiding weakness. He was hiding pain. There is a difference. Messi came to the World Cup with something heavy on his shoulders. He played anyway, scored 3, broke records, then told you the records mean nothing. One match. That is all it took to remind the world who he is. Subscribe if you want to follow what happens next.